What's up, everyone? Bang, bang. There's a brand new report out from the White House talking about proof of work and Bitcoin mining. In the report, they basically took a look at, after an executive order, a study on how exactly proof of work mining and the electrical consumption could have an impact on a bunch of their different goals and initiatives. What we see from the White House is they are putting a very big focus on things like climate change. And of course, that brings up the conversation of Bitcoin mining. In the report, they say that Bitcoin mining and proof of work has negative impacts, that it could have a lot of electrical consumption, and that there's a lot of stuff that we still don't understand. They even go ahead and put estimations, sometimes as much as 1% of the global electrical consumption on the proof of work mining industry. But as we've seen time and time again, this is a lot of talk, but there isn't yet any action. What we have seen is that other countries, they have looked at electrical consumption and they've decided to ban proof of work. Take China back in 2021. What happened is that proof of work mining just moved to another location. And that's exactly what I think would happen here if the United States decided to be adversarial towards proof of work mining. Now, in the report, they aren't necessarily taking a position where they say this is bad and we must get rid of it. Instead, what they do is they try to have a well-rounded conversation. On one part, they say, look, this actually could help stabilize the grid. This could help with a number of different climate-related issues that we're trying to address. But they also have a part, which a lot of Bitcoiners have focused in on, where they say, if we cannot actually have a positive impact with this technology, Congress should look at potential legislation to ban proof of work mining. Now, of course, as with many things, this is a study and it could be positive, it could be negative. There's a lot of attention on it, but it doesn't necessarily tell me any one thing in terms of what they're going to do. And so my guess is that the industry will continue to evolve, it will continue to grow, investors will continue to pour capital in. It's a profitable business. In many cases, it's the most profitable use of energy that anyone could have. And so as we've seen in the United States, where we went from less than 5% of global hash rate within the country to now close to 40%, I think that we will see an acceleration of proof of work mining. Now, one thing that we do need to make sure that we're paying attention to, though, is there is the door open for an adversarial position against proof of work mining. And that's where education becomes really important. What I have seen is even people who are ESG investors, the more they learn about Bitcoin, the more they learn about how proof of work actually is used, they become bigger and bigger proponents of Bitcoin. It's similar to nuclear power. Many people, it's scary at first. They don't know that much. As they get more educated, they say, wow, that sounds like something that we should probably be leaning into. I think that's what's going to happen with Bitcoin here. And so it's important that the education efforts, both of the energy companies, of politicians, and just generally of market commentators, the more we can educate them, the more likely they are to see the benefits. The more they see the benefits, the more that they will become proponents, and therefore the conversation will change. So we got a lot of work ahead of us, but I think that this report, while there are some concerning parts, is actually pretty bullish, because what it explains is that the White House sees there are some potential positive impacts of proof of work and Bitcoin mining. Hopefully the positives will outweigh the negatives in their mind, and they will continue to embrace this technology. The United States needs to be a leader here. It's one of the fastest growing economic sectors, and it would be a shame for us to push all of this innovation, all of these jobs, and this economic progress outside of the United States. So let's keep an eye on this. No actionable things at the moment. There are some negative potential consequences in there, but I do think that right now, where they came out was actually pretty rational. And so hopefully we'll just do more education. We'll get them to lean into more and more of the positive aspects, and everything will be good. I hope that this helps you understand exactly what happened in that White House report, and I'll talk to you guys next time.
Hey you, did you like this video? Great, make sure you subscribe, like the video, and see you next time.